Well, the Build Action Programme was born out of the Asian tsunami, when a number of us came together to see what could be done from the world of property to help prevent such incidents and learn lessons from them. And it accelerated very quickly, and the President of the time, Barry Gilbertson, set up a Presidential Major Disaster Management Commission, and that has just grown and grown, and through that tragic earthquake recently in Haiti, and indeed in Chile, it's really shown the worth of the work that we've done over the last few years in bringing together a wide range of professional volunteers from all aspects of the built environment, who are now being called upon by governments and international agencies to give professional support to the task of rebuilding, to make sure that rebuilding produces something better than that which was destroyed. And there are so many areas in which surveyors' contribution can be made, whether it's mapping the damage and assessing the damage, advising on reconstruction, advising on building techniques that will make simple buildings safer for the future. So there's tremendous work that's being done, and a lot of volunteers and firms are coming to the cause. There's been a very good exposure here at MIPIM. The team have been on the stand, which has been very kindly provided by the organisers. It's attracted a lot of interest and a lot of additional volunteers. So we're very pleased to be exposing it to a much wider audience. Well, there are two things I would pick up on that. We accelerated the production of our own RICS global data, and we presented that here, which showed which markets were improving globally and which markets were still having trouble. And it's a very effective survey. It's built on the success of a survey we've run for many years in a UK basis on the residential market. It tracks the sentiment of people at the sharp end of the market as to whether they think things are going up or down or are stable, and it measures that gap in expectation. And experience has proven that it follows market correlations very, very well. So it's very interesting here that, for example, the US figures were showing that during the last 90 days there's been a real upturn in sentiment, and that perhaps US, for example, in property terms, has just passed the bottom and maybe on the way up. And there were other trends around the world. Hong Kong, for example, has been showing tremendous growth, and Brazil was also another top performer. But you need to look at the data sets as a whole to pick up the picture, and there are over 400 contributors already to that data collection globally. That's something we're working on to extend. This has been a very good MIPIM for us. We've consolidated our relationships with a number of other professional organisations as ever, but we've also had good contact with the major employers in Europe. And it's been really noticeable this year. I've had people coming up to me who I don't know, who recognise me as our ICS president, and just openly saying how much they appreciate the membership of our ICS if they've joined in recent years, and the status that it gives them in their markets, particularly in emerging markets across Europe. We're experiencing tremendous growth in Europe membership at present, in mainland Europe, and very high quality people indeed are coming through. So several people commented to me that some years you get members who are not quite so happy or might have a little bit of a grumble about something. This year it's been really positive. Well, one of the other events that we focused on was shaping the trends of the cities of the future. And that's something America, with its enormous diversity of cities and range across the whole of North America, could well pick some lessons on. For example, there was research on how to categorize cities, how to spot those that were emerging, those that were megacities, those that had got special potential. I know in the States, I mean, examples like Detroit, which have suffered horrendously. There could be lessons for cities that have been in decline to learn from those that are moving up the scale. And that's one thing that we have worked on. There's an RICS policy document we've just put forward a vision for the future, and it'll be a platform for further research over the next year to support our members around the globe. I think that could have some particular resonance in North America.